1 year ago, it's late evening, and I'm walking out of the gym. My hoodie's on, it's cold outside, when I notice one of my friend girls waiting outside her car, staring straight at me. She bites her lip a little bit, gives me a very weird look, like she's about to tell me something that she's not supposed to. And I ask her what's up, and she says that she needs me for something tonight. And immediately my mind kind of goes to, you know exactly what. But little did I know, this was probably the weirdest thing I've ever been asked for in my life. And so the next thing you know, I'm in her car, and she's driving me to an empty parking lot nearby our local mall, which is 5 minutes away from the gym. But it probably isn't for the reason that you think. Because on the way there, she was explaining to me that there's this guy that she used to know back in her high school days that's recently hit her up on Instagram. So I expect this to be like a date with this guy or something. So it's like, okay, so, I mean, why are you bringing me along to this date of yours? But it wasn't actually a date. This guy hit her up on Instagram, requesting something very, very, very odd. And I asked her, like, what is it? And she does not want to tell me at all. However, she says she's getting paid a lot to do this. $1,000, bro. Literally $1,000. And she's willing to give me a cut of the money as long as I tag along with her, just in case nothing happens. Just in case what? Like, this guy tries attacking you? What? I'm getting all these weird, like, confusing emotions right now. Like, what is going on here? Are you secretly a drug dealer? Is this guy a drug dealer? Or are you doing something explicit with this guy? Something provocative, maybe. And so I try to dig a little bit deeper just so I kind of get a proper understanding of what's going on. So I ask her, so do you know this guy? Have you met him before? Have you done anything, like, with him? And she's like, oh, yeah, I've gotten money from him before, but that was online. And so immediately it clicks in my head. Oh, okay. What's the first thing that comes up to your mind? Okay, so it has to be she's probably sent her some, like, videos of herself to him for money or so, something like that, right? And now it's, like, transferred from online to real life. Because, like, okay, no wonder she doesn't want to tell me. Because it's probably really shameful for her. I know money can be hard to get nowadays. Not that I agree with her doing what she's doing right now for a financial gain, but I'm here, so what the fuck can I do? And so about 5 minutes go past, and we end up reaching the empty parking lot where this whole thing was apparently going to go down. And we end up parking, and she tells me that to stay in the car. And that she shouldn't be too long. 5 minutes at most. All you need is 5 minutes, okay? And so I'm like, yeah, okay, sweet, you go do what you do. And then she's like, but if I take any longer than 5 minutes, you have to come and check on me, okay? And I'm like, okay, yeah, sweet, okay. And so I am scrolling on my phone. About 3 minutes go past. 4 minutes go past. 5 minutes. 6 minutes. She hasn't come back yet. 7 minutes. Now I'm getting worried. And I'm literally contemplating going out and checking on her. I'm this close to just opening my car door and walking out, because it's like, oh my god, I'm getting all these thoughts in my mind right now. What if this guy actually tried attacking her? What if she's dead? Like, genuinely. And so as I'm about to open my car door, I see her coming back. Thank God. Whew. She sits back in the car, and she shows me her phone just like this. And I see plus $1,000 in her bank account. She wasn't lying. And she transfers like $100 or $200 straight to me. And I'm like, thank you. Look, I know you probably don't want to tell me, like, what happened, but it's really like irking at me, and I really want to ask you, and I just really hope it wasn't uncomfortable or like painful. I hope this guy didn't like do anything bad to you. Like, I don't know like about your financial situation, but I don't know if this is the right way to go about things. Oh no, don't worry about it. It was the easiest $1,000 I've ever made. I got paid to insult him. You got paid to insult him? Did I hear that correctly? $1,000. Oh. On that ride back home to my car, she started explaining to me that this guy that she knew back in high school was a very lonely virgin. He's very much addicted to watching adult content. However, one day, he would end up hitting her up on Instagram, and soon she would find out that this guy has a very, very, very weird kink. And so she ends up showing me some videos that this man had sent to her a while back. She shows me the clip. I hit play. It's him in his bathroom, naked, on his knees, licking his toilet bowl, calling himself these derogatory terms that I don't want to say. And I just feel probably the most disgusted I feel in my life watching a video like this. Watching some other man humiliate himself. What the actual... How disgraceful can this be? How can you do this to yourself? He's literally paying her to insult him on video call or even on text or like whatever it was, right? And on these videos, he's I'm just looking at these videos, bro, and he's woofing like a dog. He's doing these like, I don't know, but I'll put up some sort of video that's somewhat similar to what I'm describing right now if I can find something. But and to make things even worse, he wasn't even that like unattractive. He was a decent looking guy, and I genuinely can't tell if this guy's enjoying himself or deep down he's just doing this out of like lust, desperation, just loneliness. And even though I want to feel extremely disgusted, I want to feel this emotion of disgust right now. Honestly, I just sat there for a second and just thought about this guy, and something twisted inside me. Because as disgusting as this sounds, I know I can't judge him. And I know that sounds crazy. But this is the stuff that happens when you are a lonely person. It is. And I know that because I was there once. Not licking toilet bowls. But I do something that I regretted so much. Just the same amount of shame. It was 3 years ago, the end of 2021. I just graduated high school and I stopped talking to all of my friends. You guys are gonna know the story. But honestly, I was very lonely and my self-esteem was very low at the time. And the only girl that gave me the light of day ghosted me. And that was online on video games as well. And because of all of that, I had a major addiction to watching adult content on my phone to mask what the real issue was, because as a fake form of intimacy. However, one day things would change, because a random woman, a very attractive woman, would end up following me on Instagram out of nowhere. And me being the shy, introverted, lonely kid I was overstrucken with just pure joy. And so we start talking to each other on Instagram messages, going back and forth, and I realized this girl is actually really cool. And she's also really attractive as well, and she's actually into me. On top of also being like in my city, bro. This was almost too good to be true. And so after a few weeks of chatting with each other, she asks me to hop on a video call with her. And me not knowing what to expect, I go inside this video call. And there she is. She's beautiful. But then the worst thing happens. She starts unclothing herself right in front of my eyes. and starts playing with herself right in front of me, right in front of my lustful, lonely eyes. And she asks me to show my, you know what, back, you know? And me being the lustful kid I am, I did exactly that. Half a minute later, she ends the call. And my heart drops. Oh no, it must just be... maybe her parents came into her room, maybe her power blacked out, maybe her internet cut off. It should be okay, it should be okay. Just to find out that she sends me a text. And when I viewed this text, my heart dropped lower than it ever did. It was a video recording of me. She recorded the whole thing. And she asks me that if I don't send her $200 right now, this video is going to get sent to your entire family and friends, because she has my Facebook account with all my friends and family in it. And I just don't know what to do. I legit try grabbing my mom's like purse and like taking my mom's credit card, because I didn't have my money at the time. I was so stressed out. I'm literally the most stressed, the most scared I've ever felt in my life. I don't know what to do. This person keeps on nagging me to send the money right now using this weird foreign website, and I'm just so scared, right? And I actually do enter in my mom's bank account number, 3-letter passcode, everything, every single thing using my mom's name, and I sent the $200. However, by the grace of God, it didn't end up going through. I didn't know whether or not that was a blessing or a curse, but I'm just gonna say fuck it and block her and just hope everything turns out okay. Just to wake up the next morning and everything was okay, until later that evening when my mom would enter my room with the most disgusted face a mother could have. It got sent to my entire family, my mom, my 2 older brothers, who are 10 years older than me, by the way. They're pretty much 2 dads to me, yeah. And I'm getting the worst lecture I've ever received in my life. You know, despite that happening to me 4 years ago at this point, the look on my mom's face, it really stuck with me. And so as I look at what this guy is sending my friend girl, I can't feel disgusted. I can't feel these horrible emotions, because the truth is I just feel sadness right now, because I know that what a person has to go through to send something like this to somebody is not... They must not have gone through something very good. And to make things even worse, I would see my friend in the gym a few days later after this. And I ask her, what's up with him? And she tells me that he's now broke and depressed, working his construction job, barely being able to survive because he blew his money on whatever the fuck this was. And instantly, bro, I start to feel this ever so slight sense of judgment towards my friend girl, because it's like, how can you be okay with doing this to somebody? But the more I think about it, can I really blame her for doing this? Not really. She just got free money to just talk to somebody, basically, you know what I'm saying? I can't really blame her for that. I can't blame him, I can't blame her. And so when I look back on that night, on what happened, I realize what truly disgusted me when I saw that video of him on his knees wasn't really him. It was the part of me that used to be exactly like him, the lonely version of me. Because I can relate to this guy. Obviously not in the doggy fucking toilet licking sense, but the loneliness, the craving of love, even though it's not to the same extent as that guy. You can't lie to yourself and say that you don't feel these same feelings sometimes. I mean, we all do. And maybe even you've made some mistakes in the past because of this feeling inside you, this craving of love, right? I know I have. It affects us all. We do stupid shit like watch adult content. We fill this void with stupid bullshit. However, in the past few years, I can humbly say that I have made tremendous progress towards self-love, self-actualization, purpose. I chase goals now. I'm not lustful anymore. And I'm not saying this to brag to you. I'm not saying that I'm so happy now just to brag to you. I'm saying that if I can go from a point like that to going to where I am right now, even though it's not that crazy, I mean, anyone can. So this story, even if it sounds absolutely ridiculous, which it kind of is, it's a good reminder for me. And if I could genuinely speak to this person right in front of me, this is what I would tell him. I know you've heard all the generic advice on how to love yourself, the only way to quit being lonely is to learn how to love yourself, yada yada. Everybody's been telling you this on the internet. I've been yapping about it too much already, right? You know the generic advice. So let me just ask you this, brother or sister. This is the only thing you need to ask yourself. If you could visualize, and I want you to really visualize this, use your mind, use your imagination, okay? Close your eyes if you have to. In fact, close your eyes and just listen to my voice. I want you to imagine you had your dream person in front of you right now. And I really want you to imagine every single attribute that they have. The perfect hair in your eyes. They smell divine. They have your ideal eye color, skin color even. The way that they talk, the way that they walk. It's something that you can't even describe because you just find so much perfection in this person. And to top it all off, they have a personality that you just can't help but be magnetized towards. And the best part is that they are all yours. They're all yours. That's your future lover, my friend. You can open your eyes now. Would that person be genuinely proud of the actions that you're making today? If I asked my younger self that 3 years ago, fuck no. So dude, do it for them. If not for yourself, do it for them. If you need the extra motivation, that is. Because I know you should do it for yourself. But if you're truly lacking in motivation to improve yourself, to stop these addictions, you need to have this in mind. I knew that I wouldn't be able to... Neighbors riding a bike. I knew I wouldn't be able to attract my dream future person if I continued being this way. So lustful, lazy, not really doing much with my life. Right? Even if I would tell myself I would change if they came into my life. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Because it's like, when am I going to take that first step? Because I haven't even built the character needed to maintain that person in my life. How was I expecting to get that person if I can't even maintain them? This guy needs to stop. Oh my gosh. You wouldn't be able to handle it. You would miss your opportunity. I look at myself 3 years ago and he wouldn't be able to handle the same amount of things that I'm handling right now. It's nothing crazy, but still, you gotta have that same mindset for the person that you inevitably want to attract into your life as well. Because there will come a point, bro, where you'll need to show this person that you're imagining, your dream person, that you're not full of shit, that you are capable. Yeah? Why not start now? If you don't... Whoa, B. Oh, gosh, nature's so awesome. And I know exactly what you're thinking. Subconsciously in your mind, you're telling yourself you wouldn't even be able to attract somebody like that anyways. This person that you're imagining. So what's the point? It's fucking false. Don't you ever push yourself down like that. The reality is you can. I don't care what you look like, sound like, how down bad you are, what position of life you're even in. I don't care. You can. As long as you stay on the good path, you keep a good heart, you can. And I mean that with all my heart. I know it sounds fucking cringe, but that's the truth. That is the truth. And look, dude, I'm not perfect. I can come up here and sit on this tree stump and talk all my motivational shit I want. But the truth is, I fuck up all the time. I feel lonely all the time. I crave love. I have these feelings inside me. Despite this feeling of loneliness being there, you want love, you know. It shouldn't throw you off of your trajectory, your life trajectory, because there's a plan already written for you. Whether you believe in God or nature, the world, you gotta believe in something, right? Whatever you do believe in, dude, there's a plan already there for you. You just have to live it. You just have to live it, man. One day at a time, right? And you gotta remember, like, this feeling that you're feeling right now is only temporary. I'm so sorry for the noise. My neighbors are going crazy with the bike right now. This feeling that you're feeling is temporary. It's not gonna be here forever. Right now, most of us, we're grinding in the dark. But we want the light so badly. But we don't know how to enjoy the darkness. And one day, when this darkness is gone, we're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss these moments of grinding our asses off, of just this feeling of just the amount of energy we have to put into other things. We're gonna miss this darkness bar. Once it's gone, trust me, we will. So learn to love it. Learn to enjoy the darkness. Because dude, if you can learn how to enjoy the darkness, who can stop you at that point? You're being molded into the person who can, who is capable. Always remember that. You're being molded, bar. Yeah? These days that you're having isn't for nothing. It's building you. It's breaking you down right now, but you are going to be built stronger and more resilient than ever. And as long as you keep on the good path, I can guarantee you this, whatever my promise is with you, you'll be surprised how lucky you feel one day. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep it on it, bro. You got it, okay?